Hey kids, it's John, and it's time for our weekly Big Idea devotional lesson. This week, we are talking about something tough that Jesus said. We've been talking about different things that Jesus has said, and we fill in the blank. So this week, Jesus said, "Be happy when others are mean to you." Did I read that right? Be happy when others are mean to you. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds a little tough. Like, it's really hard to be nice to someone who says and does mean things to you, right? Does anyone else have trouble with that? So I want to show you an example of something. And this is a game you can do at your house. You find a notebook, not with important stuff in it, okay? But find you a notebook or a paperback book. So here's where you need to pause the video and go find a paperback book or a notebook that doesn't have important things. Get your parents' permission to do this, okay? So go back and get a book, or go get you a book and come back with that. Did you come back? Did you do it? Do you have a book or a notebook that you don't have to worry about getting messed up? Okay, good. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to put it on your head and balance it. Now what I want you to do is walk around the room with the notebook on your head. It's getting a little harder to balance it. You might have to turn your head. Now I want you to walk faster with the notebook. Oh my goodness, see, I can't even do it. Now I want you to walk faster with the notebook on your head. Ooh, this is getting tougher. All right, fast. Okay, now I want you to jump up and down. It's not working, I have to hold it. It gets harder. The more you shake, the more you move around. It gets harder and harder to keep that notebook on your head. Well, why am I doing it? Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about the book on your head or the notebook you just try to balance. Pretend like that is our happiness. Okay, so the notebook or the books represent our happiness. And so my question to you is, what's unshakable in your life? Or who are the unshakable people that you depend on in your life? You see, just like our circumstances can change our happiness, like that notebook, it was easy at first to balance it when things were fine. But when I started moving faster and running around and jumping around, it became really shaky and hard to hold on to and hard to keep on my head, right? That's kind of like when people say mean things to us. It shakes our faith and it shakes our heart and it upsets us and makes us really mad. The only way we can be kind and be happy when people say mean things to us about our faith in particular in Jesus is by having an unshakable happiness. Having an unshakable happiness, someone to help us hold the book on our head, right? The only way we can do that is through loving Jesus. Here's what Jesus said in Matthew 5. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil things against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. So what Jesus is saying is that sometimes people are going to say mean things to you because you believe in me. And so sometimes we're going to make choices, like we're not going to do or say something mean like someone else might because we love Jesus and Jesus wants us to be kind to people. Sometimes we might make a choice that everyone else is making, but we won't make it because we love Jesus. And so then in those situations, people might pick on you and say, well, he or she's not doing that because they're weird and they love Jesus. That isn't fun to hear. But the good thing is, Jesus says we can have an unshakable happiness. Even if we get picked on because people know we love Jesus, we can rest in Jesus because we are standing for what's right and we're standing in who loves us more than anything, and that's Jesus. So I know this is hard, but I want to encourage you guys to be happy. Choose to be happy, even if others are mean to you. Because sometimes others are mean to us because they have a lot of tough stuff going on in their own lives and they don't know how to act, so they act mean towards us. By you showing your love to them and you being kind to them, you're showing them who Jesus is. So this week, have an unshakable happiness. I hope to see you guys next week. Hope you have a great week.